subscribe. That's how I ended the last welcome. Yeah, that's how I ended the last. Welcome to the that's just how. If you, I'm horrible, I know, and it's fun to start a video just like triggering some people, I guess, or whatever, or getting people like, that are like, they want like a video to start right away. It's fun to just like mess around and have fun. I don't really get why people are just a bore of fun. Like, why do people hate fun? It's fun to have fun, I'm horrible right now. Put that in your like thing. Why did it? That was weird. I'm tripping out, man, because this is my 5th video on this on the Leaguestis, Snyder Zackstis, the Zackst of the. This is my take Snyder of Justice Zaxists Leagues. This is my 5th take in the 6 takes of the Zack to the Justice League. There, I did it. Perfect. Subscribe and like I said at the, well, I didn't say like, but I said subscribe at the beginning of the video. It makes Svens and Olaf's when you check out my Batman, my Batman video all the way to the end. You have to get all the way to the end, otherwise there's no payoff, and you lose everything. You're lifeless if you don't make it to all the way all to the end of, but you could easily just like flash your way all the way to the end, and then you'll understand the beginning of this, because it's a circle. It's a paradox. Because I totally understand paradoxes. Is that? No, it's not paradox. What is it? Okay, so we're talking about the Flash, and I forgot in the Batman. Oh my gosh, I forgot the after sequence about Batman and the reach arounds and the in the Batman video. But well, I'm just gonna count that as all Flash stuff. The after, it's not really after credits. It's the epilogue. What is it? It's epilogue. Yeah. Was there a prologue? Am I forgetting if there was a prologue? There's parts. I don't remember if there's a prologue. I don't know. There's the epilogue, definitely. I just spoke about it a moment ago. Were you there? Were you there? Or am I too early? I'm too early. Lois is the key. Just so we all know. Lois is the key. But we're not talking about Lois. We're talking about a hot dog boy. Hot dogs. We're talking about hot dogs. No, I don't think any come in his it come. I'm horrified. I don't think any hot dogs actually. I'm trying to remember. No, none hit his face. He actually grabs one as he's having this wet dream. Oh, it's so wow. He's having a literal wet dream moment or sequence, but it's not literal, it's figurative, but he's seeing his potential his potential, his definitive, well, actually she could be recast, but the character, I'm blanking on her name, but she's seeing literally his Lois Lane before his very eyes and trying to save her, right? As the hot dog cart is around her. Just so weird. The visual metaphor that is like going on in this moment is just, it's so unclear if you're supposed to laugh at it, if the entire thing is supposed to be some Freudian thing, if this is like a dream sequence or like some weird, like, is it reality? Are we supposed to really believe that this happened? I don't know, man. It's so bizarre, to say the least. And it's really weird what they do with the Flash in this movie, even though, like, they are they're trying to make him a little weird, a little eccentric, a little flashy with his personality. Pun not intended, because puns are offensive, and everybody that does puns should be canceled. And I can't think of a pun to get, about canceling and all that. So, yeah. Damn it. Irony. It's not, damn it. I really wish I could have been meta-ironic right there. But I just can't sometimes, It's so sad. Hot dog, hot dog. So the Flash. Yeah, this is so weird. So this one's really the difficult one to talk about, I guess. Because it's just making me laugh thinking back on it. But I don't really understand the dynamic between him and his dad and what he's trying to accomplish. He's trying to have multiple jobs so that he can then go to school to save his dad. Like, not that he can pay for a good lawyer, but that he can, like, get a job to become a lawyer. Isn't that what his whole, like, story is supposed to be about? So he can get his dad out of jail or prison because his dad was convicted of killing their mother, which I know that from the Flash story, the origin. Even, yeah, like, right? That was in the, like, I believe I know that from the original, like, the 1990s, 1995, I want to say 95, like, Flash show. But I even, and I'll be honest, I don't really like a lot of the CW shows. I've tried watching The Flash on the CW. It's not my jam. I do want to watch a Flash movie. That's why I wound up watching this. I do want to see good Flash stories, but I want to see it in specific ways that I gravitate towards. And this isn't really it. It was enjoyable, but I prefer if there's going to be hot dogs flying around on screen, like, that it's, it's like meant as more of a meme or meant as a joke. Like, it's clear that it is super a joke, and we are not supposed to take anything sexual behind it or whatever. Or if we are supposed to think anything sexual about it, then it's explicit. Like, it's clear that's my intentions. I'm unsure of the intentions of, like, the Flash's bits throughout this sort of movement. Yeah, that's the word. That's the appropriate word. Oh, my brain is broken now. Like a little schoolboy, can't stop gaggling. I'm gagging and giggling at the same time. I'm gagging at this voice, honestly. So then we have his dad scene. Then he goes and he meets Batman in his house or whatever, and they have that interaction. A lot of that interaction isn't different from Justice League. Like, he still says, yeah, I don't have a lot of friends. And, I don't think there's anything, like, really off about that moment. It's not really, like, the best moment to, like, right? No, it is. It is a kind of a cool moment where he just throws the thing and he discovers, oh, are you the Batman? Like, it will make more sense, like, if he's like, are you the Batman? What is going on? Why do you have that? Or whatever. Or maybe it would be even better, like, yeah, you're the Batman. Because he's got all that tech. He looks like some type of hacker or whatever. He's got this studio, like, making him look like he's some type of hacker or whatever. So it would make sense. Yeah, I knew you're the Batman. I knew it. Like, that would be a sort of a better moment, I think. It's like, so then I've been thinking about it for so long, because it's like, it has to be Bruce Wayne. Like, honestly, like, look at the chin and look at this, like, like, that would be a better moment, I kind of feel, instead of him like, you're the Batman? Oh my gosh. Kind of feel like, yeah. So maybe it's not a great moment. Though, visually, it does look cool. Right? Though, there are some visuals in this that look goofy. Like, at the end, I guess I'm skipping over a lot. At the end, he's running, and he just running in such a way that it's unclear if I'm supposed to be laughing at the Flash or thinking it's cool. It's not clearly like a joke, but it's not done in a way that would make him look cool or whatever, or make him look like he's really striving to run as fast as he can. It's just such a weird, it's a bizarre choice in making the Flash run. And I mean, I don't know if it comes out of the comic book or whatever. They're looking at comic book pages of the Flash running. But it's a weird way to make the Flash run. And I know that the Flash is supposed to be sort of eccentric. He's supposed to, like, have fast quips because he's a Flash. Like, he's fast, physically. So he should be, like, sort of fast spitting things out. Also, like, it would sort of match and make sense. And it would also make sense, like, him and Cyborg are sort of, but all of them are sort of detached and have a difficulty with dealing with people because they're superpowered. They're sort of detached from the world, and, because of their superpower, because of that, that sort of remarkability about them definitely detaches you from the rest of the world and makes it sort of difficult to deal with existing in sort of this normal world. It makes perfect sense, especially because you're trying to hide it. So that's like, it makes sense for him to be sort of weird. It's just like, it's sort of a little too weird the way they were making him we're building him and constructing him in a way that's not, like, conducive to making him a good character. Right? I mean, you can enjoy him nevertheless. I definitely enjoyed this movie, and I do like Ezra, in the role. I think that I like him as an actor. I think that he's interesting, and I hope that he's not just quirky and just quippy or whatever, but that he actually has a character arc or something. I don't know. It's so number one, it's unnecessary that they put his love interest in this movie in the first place, because that just pads out. And now these two are eventually gonna have to meet, because they didn't really have like a meeting. They just had a cute moment, like a mom cute. That's what we'll call it. Or it's not a meet cute because they didn't meet. They just had a mom cute, right? Did they meet? Did he get her name? Did he get her number? I don't remember. All I can think about is hot dogs, wieners. Now I've got bad. The wrong wieners. Oh no, don't think about wieners. Oh no, they're back. Baseball. Grandmas. There we go. I'm totally straight. I swear, I'm super, like, I'm superhero straight. Which is even more super than super straights. It's so stupid. I'm horrible, I know. And yeah, I think that's all that I need to say about the Flash, right? Okay, no, we're still got the epilogue to deal with and to finish out. So the epilogue, like, obviously they set it up in BVS that they're doing Flashpoint paradox, right? They're doing Flashpoint. I know Flashpoint, right? Point, right? Yeah, Flashpoint paradox. So, right? I don't know what makes it a paradox exactly. I'd have to really read that. But, they're setting up. They're setting up for sort of a future movie with, a weird multiverse of stuff and going back in time and all this stuff. So, it's like the Flash isn't really, he's like in it, but he's not really that relevant. And then even looking at the Flash in the epilogue, like it looked like a different Flash to me, or it looked like a completely different actor, and I was just trying to figure out what actor it was, because like that's the thing that confused me, is like it doesn't really, like, to me it didn't really look like Ezra, like, I don't know how they did it, but it looked like a totally different, it looked like somebody that I knew, some other actor that I knew, and I just cannot like put my finger on what the actor it looks like, or who the actor it is, right? Even in BVS, right? It didn't look like Ezra, right? Ezra Miller, that's his last name. Ezra. It didn't look like him. It looked like another actor, and I'm like, who is that? Who is that they got in there? Because it's like, it looks like somebody else. Though you can see some resemblance to Ezra Miller, but it's just like, it doesn't really look like Ezra Miller to me. It looks like some other dude. And so that was confusing about the whole thing, but it's like, it was his voice, right? And so it's like, is that the same Flash? I'm confused. Like, it's something not just with the stubble, it's just with the mask and everything. Somehow it looks like a different actor, and that threw me off, I think, in both films. Like, is that the Flash. And then, of course, we have this weird sexual tension between Batman and the Joker, and it's so off-putting and bizarre that you really have to want to like this movie to really like see it as good. Like, you really have to fight to see this movie as being like good. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. Definitely enjoyed it. But to see it as being good or objectively good, or at least having a coherent story with good choices, you have to really struggle to do that, or do you just have to be like totally misunderstanding what goodness is completely? Like that's the only explanations for any of that, honestly. And again, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy the nightmare sequence or any of this for what it is. I definitely think that we should try to enjoy the movies for what they are, but also get into two spaces. Like, I mean, you can enjoy the movie and say what you really liked about it and like disliked about it, but that has nothing to do with what's good and what's bad, like what's objectively true and what's objectively false and stuff. Like, you can like objectively false things all that you like, you know, like absolutely plenty of people love objectively false things or objectively false movies. Like, I mean, you know, the MCU has fans. Burn. I reached around and burned y'all. FMCU. DC in the house. I can't keep going. Yeah, so that's that. That's the end of this video. Not that there's one more, so I gotta get going because it's really late now. See you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you want to. Leave a comment. Do that stuff or whatever. If you enjoyed anything here, which I hope somebody did, then thank you for enjoying my content, and I hope to see you enjoy more and encourage me to enjoy myself more, because this is really about me enjoying myself, but you enjoying me enjoying me. This is, you know, is like a cherry on top of the cherry that is me. I'm horrible, I know. Pop that cherry, wieners.